Hello ladies and gentlemen, All That Magic here with another review, and today I'm going to talk about the Caernarvon Tier 8 British Heavy. Now this tank is not like the others. It does not have that high alpha that you get out of the BL9 on the IS-3 or the 320 alpha you get out of the T-32's 105. Now in the armor category it stands right above the Frenchies, but I'll get into the armor in a bit. Now, what is special about this tank, you may be asking? Well, it's mostly in the gun. It has an alpha of 230 on the Type B barrel with a rate of fire at 7.69 rounds per minute. By the way, that's DPM of 1,768. If you're wondering, that's not a very good DPM for a Tier 8 heavy. And the funny thing is that the Tiger 1 at Tier 7 has a higher alpha at 240 and has a better reload speed on its long 88 with a DPM of 2,150. So now you're asking, why does the gun make it better when it can be out DPM'd by a Tier 7? Calm down, sir. What's special about it is it has very good aim time and accuracy. The aim time is less than 1.9 seconds, which is very good for popping in and out of cover to get some shots in without taking any from the enemy. And has an accuracy of 0.32, which the aiming time helps reach quickly. This tank is also meant to be played as a support tank, not so much in the front lines. Now, while we're on the subject, let's get into the armor. Alright, let's start with the upper plate. The upper plate has a thickness of 130 millimeters with an effective thickness of 200 millimeters, which is pretty decent, especially if you give the tank a slight angle. Now, the lower plate has a thickness of 76 millimeters. Effective is 125, which is okay, but you still want to put a slight angle on there, but not too much because it only has 51 millimeters of side armor. Also, don't let the enemy get behind you because you do not want to resort to trusting the 38 millimeters in the back of this tank, in which the enemy can easily penetrate with high explosive. Now the turret. The turret actually has an amazing gun mantle with 415 millimeters of armor, which is competitive at Tier 10, which it can see. On either side of the gun mantle are 165 millimeters. Effective is 220, and at the top of the gun mantle it only has 51 millimeters of armor, but at that angle it's 100 millimeters. Now below the gun mantle you'll find a cozy 140 millimeters. The rear and sides of the turret have 112. Now for the other stats. The Caernarvon has a nice health pool of 1,600 and it weighs 60 tons. Under the hood, we have a 810 horsepower engine that can take her up to 35 kilometers per hour, which is a large leap from the past 7 tanks like the Black Prince and the Churchills. Traverse speed is 24 degrees per second, but it gets the job done. Now on the turret, it has a traverse of 36 degrees per second, which is pretty nice. The Caernarvon also has a view range of 400 meters and a signal range of 750 meters. Alrighty, that is all for the garage. Now let's see how it preforms. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So here we are on Pacific Island. Alright. Sorry if I cough a lot. I was sick the past couple of days. Okay, so we're not top tier. There are a few big threats on number 2. Right, so I'm continuing up with Sammy Slayer and his stock IS-3. We actually go separate directions, which is, I mean, not what you're usually supposed to do in platoons, but we did because we just wanted to make sure both sides of the map were covered. I'm just seeing how the battle accumulates. Now, here, I just try and see, like, test out the gun depression for you guys. It's pretty good gun depression, especially for the British tank, because the past British tanks had very little to no gun depression. And this is usually where you find yourself in the Caernarvon, because like you're just popping in and out, and with this aim time, you can do that in this tank. Tracks blown off. Not the best armor, so that's why I'm poking in and out really quickly. I choose not to use my repair kit here. Luckily I got right out of the way before that Yak Tiger 8.8 could spot us. No, I'm not very familiar with the Pacific Island map. I don't really see it much. It recently came out. Also, I particularly do not enjoy the map that much. I mean, it's a very small map, and I'm not big with the small maps. But yeah, one of the issues with this tank is that, like, it does not have the best, like, alpha, as actually very low alpha. It just doesn't, like, it just, the reload time just does not catch up with the low amount of alpha. I get hit there. My loader bought the farm. .103. Yeah, you find yourself in these situations where you can't, like, since it doesn't have much armor on its hull or on its turret, or it has a lot on its turret actually, but you just don't want to be the frontline heavy tank, so you end up having to pop out of corners and stuff. The aiming time really helps on the Type B gun. I'm actually getting a little too close behind this Yak Tiger and trying to back out. Hitting the side. T-54. Hit him with flat part turret. No. Took care of those guys. Just moving up. I was looking for that T69 right here, and there he is. He's way up there. Also, one of the annoying things is that you can't, like, one-shot artillery, find an artillery, hit it, and someone else can shoot it. It's that walking trigger trying to run away. There's only one tank left. It's the IS. Alrighty, well that was it. I mean, that's an average game in the Caernarvon. You don't usually get much damage done. As you can see here, a few hits in. I only got 1,370. You don't have much else with it, and I got 1,000 spot. Okay, welcome back. This is what you can get in the Caernarvon. It's just that the game actually cut off like 2 minutes in the recording, but you can do a lot in this tank. I was actually posted up in a ridge on Sand River for most of the time, just hammering down on the enemies. They never decided to rush me, but we did lose because they capped. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.